Hi guys, I'm Annie and I have schizophrenia. Today I thought I'd talk about how my illness has developed, and it's a bit hard subject for me, so please forgive me if I take a little breaks from now and then. But and and firstly, I need to tell you about negative and versus positive symptoms of schizophrenia. So let's start with negative symptoms. It's Negative symptoms are things that you are no longer able of, that the lack of concentration, uh, lack of energy, executive dysfunction, stuff like that. Things you are no longer able to do, and those are the negative symptoms. Positive symptoms, on the other hand, are symptoms that are added to your psyche, such as delusions, hallucinations, paranoia, catatonia, uh, intrusive thoughts, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. But there are more. I put links for more information about schizophrenia down there, so you guys can have a look if you want to. And so it started with negative symptoms, really. And I have ADD, which is attention deficit disorder, and that got worse. Basically, every symptom I had because of ADD got worse because of schizophrenia. It just got an it was like ADD on steroids, and it was really hard for me to get anything done. And on top of that, about a year and a half ago, I got paranoia. Back then I thought it was anxiety, but it was paranoia, really, now that I look back. I was convinced that people were looking after me. No, not looking after me, were trying to follow me, spy on me, uh, like know everything about me. And I got really, really anxious and really, really scared. I couldn't go to school. I couldn't go to. I couldn't be home. I couldn't be in school. The travels between school and home were really hard. Like really, really hard. I had panic attacks. And I was just scared all the time. And well, it got better at one point, but then it started again, and I started having so bad panic attacks that I thought about suicide. And I thought about that for no other reason than that I saw no other way out of the situation. I thought that I couldn't handle this. I was so afraid that I couldn't handle it, and I just wanted it to go away. The situation to solve it itself, because I couldn't solve it because I was too scared to solve it. Uh, so yeah, I thought about it a lot, but I never did it because in the long run I don't want it. Not even in the short term. I haven't given up, and I won't give up easily. So there's that. Uh, so after paranoia, I started getting these moments of time when didn't feel real when I thought I was dead already, or if I not dead, but I was no longer existing as a human being. I had these different weird experiences. Also, my limbs stopped working for once. My legs, they couldn't like move anymore, which is called catatonia, and it's one of the positive symptoms. Also, the loss of reality, losing the sense of reality, was came in, which is basically psychosis. And that came in about a year ago. And then it got, one day, it got worse. Just, I woke up and I could see blood everywhere. And I was just like, this can't be real, this can't be happening. So I took a picture of my hand. My hand was like this against the ceiling. So I took a picture of that and I sent that picture to my friends and I asked them if what they were seeing in that picture, and the answer was just your hand. So for that's how I confirmed that I am really hallucinating. This is not real, this is not happening, but it was still something I experienced. But you get what I mean. And that lasted for 3 days straight. No breaks, no anything. 3 days. And I saw blood and I saw monsters about this height, so or so, black monsters. And I was so fucking afraid. I can't describe the feeling it got me. I just can't. It was so scary. Not the fact that I wasn't afraid of the stuff I was seeing. I was afraid because I was seeing stuff that wasn't real. I wasn't afraid of the hallucinations themselves. I was afraid of the fact that I was hallucinating. So after 3 days, I contacted and I took contact in an online mental health chat, and they directed me to call to the nearest hospital, which I did. And from there, I went to the ER, and from ER, I was taken to the psychiatric hospital, where my symptoms, I got a break. They got me to sleep because I couldn't sleep. I was too scared to sleep. So 3 days not sleeping. Honestly, I was a mess. But after the short hospitalization time, I was released back because I no longer had hallucinations, and I kind of learned to not to be afraid of the fact that I'm hallucinating. I kind of accepted it in a certain level. So I was freed, and that's when I realized how bad I couldn't do anything. That's how bad I was. I couldn't do anything. I was just laying there, and I had the horrible uh, side effects from my medication. So I was pretty much laying catatonic on the floor most of the days. every other day I would be hallucinating or having delusions, either ones, and sometimes both. And it was scary, and it was really rough. That continued on for about half a year, and I was hospitalized again. And after that hospitalization, which was about 3 months ago, I was released because my negative symptoms eased up a little, so I was released. And ever since, I've gotten longer and longer time. There has been it's the time in which I'm getting an episode is getting longer and longer. I had my last episode on Christmas, and that was well, over a month ago. I haven't been like having delusions, intrusive thoughts, paranoia, or hallucinations in a month. And that is amazing. And I'm like, holy shit, I got new meds. That's what changed. I got new meds. And honestly, I am so excited of the progress that I've made now. Sorry about the lighting. I can't do anything about it. It's just my camera fucking up. So it's really, I'm really excited to see what future brings to me, because I think that I just might be one of those that will return completely to completely symptomless. Well, not completely, as my negative symptoms will be there because of my ADD will be there still. That's something that can't be taken away. It's in my genes. So what can you do? But I still I have made huge amounts of progress from being so paranoid that I couldn't go to school, or couldn't be at home, or I couldn't answer phone calls from my mother. That's how scared I was. And from that, now I only get any kind of symptoms. I just get tired very easily. And I get symptoms only when I'm very, very tired. And I now know to tell others no when I get tired enough. So that has changed a lot. It's like it's a recent change for the last 3 months, but it has gotten so much better all the time, and I'm just so hopeful of the future. And I'm so excited that I have medication that actually fucking works. So anyway, I'll hope I see you guys soon in the next video, and please leave comments or a like. I will answer all the comments, and I really appreciate any kinds of likes or this, and well, even dislikes, so I know that I no longer do these kind of story time videos. But I think that this is what you are here for. So that. And thank you for watching, and I see you guys later. Bye bye.